Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the second Akiya I bought in Wakayama, which I've imaginatively named Akiya 2. This house had a few key repairs that needed to be done. I decided to farm these out to local contractors, partly to speed up the renovation a bit and also because I didn't want to do these jobs. The first was replacing the polycarbonate sheets over the upstairs balcony. I don't like working on roofs, and frankly I wasn't sure the frame would support me anyway. The timber also needed refinishing, which is a tedious job I could do without. The original sheets were held on by special nails with rubber washers, but this time around they're using proper screws made for polycarbonate. It was about 35 degrees Celsius, so I think they had a pretty tough couple of days working here. Note the battery-powered vest he has on, blowing air in to keep him cool. See, I would never have even thought of actually lying on top of the plastic while I'm attaching it. Probably because I weigh twice as much as those guys. I also had them do some repairs inside, like rebuilding this water-damaged bulkhead. I had them wallpaper it too because I hate doing overhead wallpaper, and watching this guy you can see why. They also agreed to get rid of some unwanted furniture for me, which was a real plus. Turns out they didn't clean behind these desks much in the last 40 years. So this is the old ceiling from the Engala. This is the new material, really thin plywood sort of stuff going up here. And this is all fresh plywood too, and fresh wallpaper. The workers have got 3 vans with them, and they're actually taking all of the rubbish with them in their vans, just shoving as much as they can in. And that's how much you can fit inside a K-van if you try. There's a big hole in the gutter up there. Basically that whole section was split. So it's been replaced now with a PVC drain all the way along. And it just connects up with the original drain there, which should be a lot more effective. So the builders have finished their work. Let's take a little tour, see what they've achieved. No junk here, let's start. That red carpet's gone from this room. Once again, the tatamis would have been fine if it weren't for the furniture discolouring them. Obviously that wall's going to need some work too. And there's a bit of furniture here they got rid of for me. In the kitchen I've decided I am going to tear out the original cupboards. These top ones I'm not going to replace, I'm just going to put a shelf all the way around. And the main unit I'll replace with a brand new one. And the elephant in the room, oh, actually it's a cat, is the old toilet. It's a tiny little sink. I've just signed a contract to have this all torn out. I'm going to raise the floor up to the normal floor level and put in a nice new washlet, bidet toilet. If possible, they're going to keep the wall tiles since there's really nothing wrong with them, and they'll just do new tiles, probably about 30 centimetres up from the floor. I'll also have to put a power point in, probably along there, since there's one on the wall behind it. The bathroom is in reasonable shape. There's unfortunately one crack running right the way along that wall. And there's a matching crack over here. But apart from that, the tiles are pretty good. And the stainless tub just needs a bit of a clean up and some fresh silicone. And I'll get a bit more modern one of these, since they're actually quite cheap, only about 30,000 yen. The door's still fine, so yeah, not too much to spend in here at least. And apart from those 3 doors in here, all of the other doors seem to be okay. So that's a plus. So ultimately I've got a lot of wall and floor refinishing to do, and a new kitchen, and the toilet will be taken care of by some other contractors. They'll also be connecting it to the town sewer instead of the very old-fashioned collection method that it has now. That's cute. The vinyl in the kitchen will also be changed, much as it's quite a groovy late 70s pattern. I've worked out this house was built in about 1978. The main room looks a lot bigger now without all the garbage in it. But we've also revealed just how bad the doors are. This one in particular. I don't know how I got that dirty. Hopefully I can get these rebuilt rather than having to replace them completely. By which I mean they take apart the frame, do new paper covers, put the frame back together again. All this wallpaper I'll be tearing out. So I'll be bye-bye to Donald Duck and Minnie Mouse. And whoever those two are. It is really, really bad. But in here they've repaired all of the water damage that was in this bulkhead and done fresh wallpaper underneath, which obviously I'll be matching in the rest of the room. I'm probably going to tear out this rattan style ceiling cover as well and just go with the same white wallpaper. Or depending what I find under there, I might just paint it. They fixed these doors for me, which were jammed before. They just needed a bit of adjusting. And this door opens properly now. A nice big linen cupboard there. Right, let's have a look what's happened upstairs. You can hear I'm wearing thongs or flip-flops because it is really dusty in here, and I'm going to be changing all the flooring anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This cupboard's going to have to stay because it is absolutely jammed in there. We've taken out the carpet here, which I'm going to replace with vinyl. In here they got rid of that big bed, which is good because I didn't fancy getting it down the stairs. Again, the tatami are okay, except for being discoloured everywhere it had furniture, which is pretty much always the case. It's quite a big wardrobe here. The walls in here, I think I'll probably paint over. So that worked out pretty well in that other room in the other house. Something about Japan, they've always got doors that open outwards when you think they're going to open inwards. So, I still haven't done the railing here. There's just some simple painting needs doing there. As you can see, they've refinished all the timber work up here. I can't tell you what sort of lacquer, but well, obviously one that they used in Japan. And we've got all new clear sheets up here. I thought about having tinted sheets, but the windows are pretty small anyway, so you probably need all the light you can get. And there's a fresh air conditioning unit out here. So between that and the downstairs one, you can cool the whole house pretty well. There's the downstairs one. It'd be nice to paint the whole house, but I don't know if it's going to be worth the expense. So I've run out of time on this trip, but now that those key things are fixed and the air cons are in, I can work in comfort when I come back next time. Thanks for watching. I'll have another video for you very soon. Cheers.